Hey, Rubber Ducky here. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome to episode 9 of Close Combat 4. Take a moment and support the channel by clicking the subscribe button, liking the video, and turning on notifications. Okay, so as we head back into Losheim, we've still got Andy's Pipers, Kelly, and Quellis. I've added Jorge Castillo to Quellis, and we also still have Mulligan manning the mortar there. So we're going to try a new strategy here. I've got the stuff in a similar fashion to how I had it the last time we were here, but I do have a machine gun put in the top of the 4-story steeple tower. And then the two teams at the north, Andy's Piper and 2-2, they are preset to throw smoke into the opening between the buildings and the field. And I'm going to have them get into that 2-story as soon as possible and hopefully hold up a position there. Further down, I've got 2-5 bazooka, 2-5 recon, and 1-4 bazooka. Also, all poised at the south, ready to take the offensive to the north and or stop a southern flanking maneuver. I did move 3-5 medium machine gun to the back center at the 5-way intersection, so hopefully he can see down the main street if the infantry comes that way. Last time I had the machine gun up where Kelly 1-1 is, and so I'm hoping that that doesn't cause too many problems by having less firepower pointed to that open field in the northeast. Okay, tanks and vehicles everywhere. No line of sight. No. We've also got a half track and an infantry squad mid-map. Oh, we do have line of sight now. Nope. Okay, tank destroyed. Perfect shot. Jorge, welcome back. First kill. All right, I'm already having regrets because they are pushing harder north, and I don't have anything covering that. Oh, man, they got so many vehicles. All right, mortars out on this infantry squad that's crawling up there. And I don't have an answer with those bazookas down to the south. I feel like it's a little late to run them north right now. Here we go, flame half track. All right, hit. It's immobilized. I wouldn't mind moving the bazookas, but I feel like for the moment, I need to wait and see what happens with the tank that's ahead of me. All right, flame half track is destroyed. Nice secondaries there. Unfortunately, medium tank behind it is obscured. That's dead. All right, medium tank. Uh-oh. These guys that I had moving up here, not going well. All the vehicles see them taking that position. I'm thinking we might have to fall back. Nope. Oh! Do we? No, let's just get out of there. They might have been able to do it, but we're down to 2 men there already. Just bug out, get some smoke out. Looks like Jorge managed to get another tank all on his own. I like that. The infantry is a little bit closing, but they don't look super ambitious to run into our hail of gunfire. We have nobody coming down Main Street, so 3-5 is not currently engaging. Can we get this guy? Wow. Way miss. Nope, no line of sight. Let's crawl him around. Hold on. We're out of smoke, so we can't count on that. They are just going to retake the building up there, so we need to get back and re-strategize. At some point, they'll have to push for the Losheim flag. So let's just get these guys pulled out of here. And then if they come down towards us, that's when we can try and work on getting their tanks cleared out. None of these bazookas are even coming close. All right, he's out. We're going to have him just hold the... Oh, maybe not. I'm going to have him hold these trenches, but we just lost 1 man. Crawl back. They now know where we are. No line of sight. That building blocks it. All right, open up on these guys a little bit. We can't let them just advance unimpeded. No line of sight up there. That tank's like in the building, basically. Okay, gunning them down. We have a tank crew retreating or something. And it doesn't look like we can target that half track either, so We'll just sit tight on that. We can't target this one. He has stopped engaging us, though, so we're going to try and flank around to the east. I don't want to get too far, though. Let's use the recon squad first. They're a little bit more expendable. We need that bazooka. It's our last bazooka. All right, tons of fire coming in. All right, we're going to move them. Get out of the way, guys. All right, 1-2 is to the back. We're just going to have them hide there for a minute. Keep coming down, Panzer Leader. We just can't see out of this building. So, like, with that AT gun there, I can't target anything to the north. And that was what served me well in the last fight. But with all these extra vehicles, they're trying a different avenue of approach, and I am not prepared for it. Shame on me for not adapting to an evolving battlefield, but I still don't know that I would have liked him in that top corner all by himself. Mortars are being effective on the guys in the field. All right, Kelly, do some work. All right, tank's coming back now. All right, what are you doing back here? Uh-oh, lag. There we go. Andy's Pipers is down to a single man. Or, no, maybe it's two and they're just split. All of the machine gun fire right on Kelly. Kelly, get out the back. Oh! 1 second too late. Out of range. I don't know. Do we move him up? Just in case the tank drives up a little bit. We got a decent hit with that mortar. We've got them kind of scattered, not advancing anymore. And we did get some hits. All right. Bazooka 1-4. Nope, no line of sight. Let's keep crawling. You know what? Hang on. I said I was going to use the recon. Let's use the recon. They do have that infantry squad to the west, and then it looks like maybe a vehicle crew from that destroyed half-track just north of the half-track that we want to target. So let's take our time, make sure that there's nothing there. No. 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 All right. Jorge, I like his position. I'm just not sure that 3-3 is in like the optimal position. Slow and steady, no rush. They're not overrunning us right this minute, so let's make these shots count. Airstrike, airstrike. Let's put this on the Panther Leader right here. Okay. He just disappeared. What just happened? Did we lose line of sight of him? Like, all right. Let's hope that counts as a hit. All right, as they start crawling back down towards us, we need to work on that. You guys are going to have to turn around and face the front again, even though it's scary. It's already pretty congested. Uh-oh, can we get that? But with it so congested, like, I want to move this machine gun. I just don't know where they really go, right? Like, we're just going to have everybody laying in one spot. All right, 1-4. Work your magic. Close shot right... Oh, no. Okay, keep crawling. Keep crawling. I don't know if they're avoiding me or just naturally wanting to advance right now. I feel like they would just kill me if they knew I was here. But... Uh-oh. An additional tank that we didn't know was there. Come on. So close. There we go. Engage. It's a platoon leader. That'd be perfect. We just lost him again. Alright, now he's behind that 3-story. That 3-story is given just enough cover. Jorge can't see him with the bush. Machine gun can see him. Alright, what about this medium tank in the rear? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the airstrike. It is what ended the battle the last time I used it, but I don't know if it was actually because it killed them or if it was just demoralizing enough that they were like, nope, I've had it. So that might be something that I can't use going forward on armor And maybe it's more for like static guns, mortars, things like that. Come on, anybody, get a single shot out. I promise your 37 millimeters will go through those little bushes. I mean, he's too far up for 3-3. Okay. Move this guy up. Get that machine gun in there. We need to get some fire to the front. I don't want to lead with the machine guns, but like that's the firepower I need for the infantry right now. No. Okay. Right in the rear of the tank. We're 39 meters away. This should be an easy shot. We have 4 rounds. Let's do some damage. All right, everybody open up on these guys. Hold on. Yep, still open up on these guys. Come on, 1-4. Beautiful shot. Beautiful shot. All right. One more tank down. That infantry squad crawled up, so we know we've got the tank crew to deal with. And there may still be another crew up there. We're going to move infantry down here, flanking around to the south. I am going to tell him to run, but I'm telling him to go far. We know this area is clear, so I'm just going to tell him to run part way just to get them across the street, and then we'll get them sneaking up with us to engage the tank crew. And that old Panzer leader, man, he's right there. Nobody can kill him. At least he's not bothering Kelly currently. All right. Bazooka and Recon might be able to deal with the tank crew before backup arrives. But I still do want to move them over here because we need to start flanking up behind them and either push them into the AT or get them to come engage us so that we can be the AT. It would be nice if we could kill that mortar half-track that's just like staring right at us. Ooh, took another round. All right, 3-5's almost in position. If we could light those boys up, that could change the dynamic a decent amount. All right, start crawling up there. Recon, actually target them, just go for it. No line of sight, no line of sight. Still no line of sight. We do have 2 kills there, though. We got 2 left in the tank crew. Let's smoke this and see if we can close the distance. Take your time, guys. Throw your smoke. Nope, nope. All right, Recon did some more work. We're down to 1 guy in that tank crew. All right, they surrendered. I thought we were down to 1. Do they have 5 men in that crew? I didn't see the other guy, but they both surrendered, so that's fine. Half-track up there's maybe thinking about coming back down here. Let's crawl up, see if Bazooka can get a shot on him. 1-4 is actually in a pretty solid position to start cleaning house. Put some rounds down range. Unfortunately, Jorge can't help. So, you see the Panzer's dead. Who actually got that shot? And why did it take so long? Because I didn't issue the order, and he obviously drove past there twice now, and we just barely got him. I'm not going to complain, but I would have liked to know who killed him, just so I'd know how to use that type of unit in the future. All right, smoke out. We're going to cover this. We're going to move some units. Nobody's really able to hit that MG42. He's just kind of targeting our boys down in the 3-story. That's like all tank crew, right? 2-3. Just get behind the building. Half-track did spot the men crawling up from the south. But yeah, all those guys up in the north of us, right there in the black, like they're all vehicle crews. They do not seem pumped to be in the fight, but are not allowed to retreat. All right. They're clear. We're going to move them fast through the woods. When they get there, maybe we crawl them across the road if the need is present. Come on, get a shot off. Get a shot off. Don't be pinned 1-4. You're good. Just stand up, take a shot. We're going to lose sight before we get the shot off. All right, let's hit this heavy infantry squad. Nice. All right, move the machine gun up. Let's get 1-5 up here. Get a second machine gun in this building because we are down to 1 man in that squad. They're trying. They're just not ready. Okay, that's a hit. Well, I mean, it didn't count as damage, so maybe it's a hit, but it might be a close miss. But that was a decent shot. Let's let them recover for a minute before they just stand there and take aim anymore. How effective are the machine guns at half tracks, right? Because they're like semi-open, and it's telling me that like they're green, they're yellow, things like that. But like, we're not really looking to destroy the vehicle, right? Like my green is like the probability of killing like the occupants. Like, let me know if that's correct and my understanding's right. So is it a waste to open up my machine guns on half tracks, or is it totally worth it? All right, 3-5, we salute you. You held it down all by yourself, but you didn't make it. This is really dragging, though. Like, we're 15 minutes into the fight now, and the tables have turned a few times. Let's move these guys down. They took another casualty in 1-5. Get down there. Good stuff. We needed them up there long enough to engage, long enough to stop the heavy infantry squad, long enough to draw some fire, but, like, we don't need them to just stay there and be a bullet sponge. So the crossings obviously went well. Let's keep going. I don't know. We'll take our time right here. I don't know how good his line of sight is because that tank is basically straight in his line of sight. So I'm assuming he can't see us. And nobody can target this far north and get that platoon leader. So that's kind of a bummer. This machine gun could, but they're already a bullet sponge. So let's actually just crawl them out on Main Street. I don't have really any fear there. So they won't have cover, but they are blocked from fire from the north. And my slow developing play to the east is still working. Recon's just creeping up there. As long as we get that flag and we don't run into a mortar crew or machine gun crew, a hidden AT gun, whatever, we'll keep moving everybody else up. I'd like to get the bazooka up there and drop those half tracks. All right, you guys move up to the north as well. There's no fear in the south, so we're going to start pulling everybody out. We've got the mortarmen in Mulligan to hold that flag for whatever reason if need be. But let's get our infantry up to the north, and let's make another concerted push into the two-story. All right. Maybe, I don't know, like, is that too exposed? I don't really know what that half-track, like the closer one, I don't know what it can see. Maybe we don't go west. And those vehicle crews, or whatever they do happen to be, reserves, whatever they are, they don't seem to care that we're here. I feel like they could see us. So I'm going to just ignore them until they open up and give me a reason not to. All right, these guys are making good progress. They're at the first trench. Let's maybe start sneaking them. Half-track isn't responding, so I don't know that anybody sees them right now. Looks like there's still a tank crewman under the medium tank that's burning right below the building. Maybe two. Who to use and how to use them. Mulligan, I mean, you guys are fine, but if we move them into a better building, they could be riflemen. All right, now we have a half-track responding. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, he's pivoting. He's going west. I'm assuming he knows something's here. Whoa! Invisible flamethrower. Nope. Get out. Oh, we can't target it. Yeah, get out of there. Do we run? Pull you back. Yep, just hide. Get there. No line of sight. There's like, I think that's a little far. It's almost like up and right of where I think the flame came from. But who knows? Might cause enough havoc to keep his head down. We need somebody with better line of sight into that field because we still can't see that unit. All right, you guys turn, hold the line. You guys hold tight, and you guys continue to move up. Once we get everybody up here, I'll feel a little bit different. We can charge that position if needed. All right, start going. We'll pull them back in around. I think we're just going to keep everybody going east that's down here. I was going to try and get back into the town, but I think it's a death sentence to crawl across that, so we'd have to go way south. We could still do that, but I think this is a better option. Just go east and get behind them. Now we have line of sight on that team. Freeze. Hello. This game does that quite a bit, actually. All right. 2 half-tracks on the hilltop. MMG, crawl out of there, get back in the 3-story. Crap, I probably should have just moved them fast. I thought that they would just leave. Yep. That one's on me. I really just wanted them to get out of there. I should have just told them to move fast straight out and then told them to sneak back into the next building. I'm not worried about their infantry whatsoever. I do feel like our units are very adept at killing squishy stuff. See, they don't care that we have this flag either. They have not tried to push towards us, which is a little bit of a disappointment because it would take some pressure off as well as maybe bring them into line of sight of our bazooka team. So let's keep going slow and steady, get across the road, make sure we don't run into anybody, make sure that that vehicle crew laying over there doesn't bother us. And a couple of these guys, I'm just telling them to move fast at this point. Nobody is currently shooting at them, and we know that the south is clear. So let's just get everybody caught up. I'm tempted here. I'm tempted to open up on them and see how they respond, as well as see how like the half-tracks respond. But that also comes with the caveat that they could actually come attack, and I may not be as ready as I want to be. So we're holding for a moment. All right. Everybody's closing in on the top. Kelly's been having fun, but let's tell them to just rest for a minute. They're not out of ammo, but they've used a decent amount. It has kept the half-track just kind of static and, you know, not engaging anybody, not moving forward. So maybe they wouldn't anyway, but I want to believe that Kelly's up there holding it down by himself. Mulligan, I don't even know, bro, but now's not the time. I'm not feeling it. Get back up there. Really? We can see through the tree that's right in front of us, but there's like one pine needle on the tree past that, and that's what's blocking our view. All right, bazooka, still no view. Let's hold him up. We need to get some support before we go too much more. So let's see if we can kill some of these guys, because I want him to go west. Just obviously at some point, he's going to run into problems if he goes west. So put some shots on these boys, see if we can drop them, or at least drop a few of them. Oop, that's a miss. That's also a miss. There we go. Okay. Teams in the north are staged. This feels like it's been pretty steady, non-stop. Something's going on. It's a little slow right now as I maneuver, but I'm feeling happy about the way it's going. Like, it's slowed down a little bit. Everybody's surviving, so it's okay. Let's get shots from Kelly out here, and then let's actually start in the back, and let's get them all running. So instead of coming one after another, they're all kind of like converging at the same time. I don't know, maybe right behind the building. I don't know where that flamethrower team was, so hopefully one of these guys spots them and throws some grenades or engages or what have you. But let's just get them across there before the half-track does something we can't stop. All right, here we go. That must be the flamethrower guy. He's dead. Get in the building. Hit the building, boys. All right, we have all the flags. 2 minutes. Hold this for 2 minutes, and it's a complete win, not a stalemate that we have to refight.
Enemy spotted.
All right, you guys hold your fire for a minute.
Enemy spotted.
The half-track is thinking. He doesn't know exactly who he wants to target, but he knows he wants to fight somebody. Let's kill this tank crew. I don't think they're really a huge threat, but mostly just keep demoralizing them. Unfortunately, they like temporarily seize the flag partially, so we start that 2-minute timer over, but I definitely think we can hold it. Keep crawling our bazooka up there. We're almost... Oh, okay, we got it. So we demoralized them enough. Total American victory. The battle ended because the Germans' force morale got too low and they were forced to retreat off the map. The Americans gained control of the map and the German battle group was forced to disband. The Americans won the battle because they control a greater number of crucial victory locations than the Germans. So we lost 9 as KIA, 16 as wounded, no vehicles or guns destroyed. We killed 22 and we wounded an additional 24. We destroyed 5 tanks and 1 vehicle. We also took 2 prisoners. All right, 15 days remaining, and our defense of the Ardennes is progressing better than our historical counterparts. So it looks a little hairball because they started advancing into the south center, but it's manageable. So all in all, we've lost 105 KIA, 127 wounded, 2 vehicles, 2 tanks, 6 guns. We did get 187 kills on them, 190 more wounded, killed 30 tanks, and killed 24 vehicles. They haven't used an AT gun, or we haven't had to fight it. I guess they've used it. We haven't killed it. First platoon. We have 1 Purple Heart incapacitation, but they're holding 3 kills with Kelly. So looking pretty solid. 1-2. Tank kill. 10 infantries under Eastwood. Oh my God, Clint. What are you doing, bro? It's also looking like that's a Distinguished Service Cross. And then we have a CIB for our casualty that has 1 kill. So he did some work. It wasn't enough, but I'm thinking that unit might get renamed to Clint. Moving on to 1-3. 3 survivors, 3 casualties, nothing good. 1-4 has a tank kill, 2 infantry. 1-5. Bronze Star, 12 infantry kills on the gunner, and then an additional 4 kills in the squad. Like, that was a pretty decent squad, but unfortunately, they depart. So when we start moving over to 2-1, we've got 2 wounded and 3 incapacitations. I guess one of them's dead, but no kills in Andy's Piper 2-1 whatsoever. In 2-2, we've got the leader has a single kill, and then no other kills and 4 casualties in that unit. In 2-3, we've got 1 kill, and unfortunately we lost the assistant leader. 2-4 has a single kill, CIB, 1 casualty, and 2-5, 1 casualty, no kill. So let's move into support, and let's take a look at Quellis here. Quellis has a Bronze Star. Look at that. So I'm thinking that 11 kills, pretty solid showing so far, Quellis. I mean, usually you'd be dead by now. And then Jorge Castillo. Okay. So that looks like a silver star for Fernandez. I mean, it kind of shows up gold, but that looks like the right ribbon. And, I mean, the gunner, 3 tank kills, 3.5 infantry kills, and a vehicle kill. And then on top of that, an additional tank kill and some more infantry. So they're not doing bad either. 3-3 only has a single infantry kill. That kind of sucks. It might have just been their position, though. Mulligan actually got 2 kills with the mortar crew, so finally getting some progress. And unfortunately, we did lose 3-5 completely too, but 7 kills there. So really a good showing in this battle. This one started a little rough, and I settled in and I made it work. So I know I took a few excessive casualties in the form of the 2 machine gun squads, for example, but I am still going to make some mistakes. I do feel really good about this victory, though. I adapted, I maneuvered, and I overcame their huge advantage. I also came away with a complete win. I didn't have to settle for a ceasefire. Let's say I think of this as like my most complete battle so far in Close Combat 4. Let me know in a comment down below what you think. You know, because I'm biased. But for right now, click the subscribe button and like the video if you enjoyed the journey. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys soon.